Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this tarot card reading, tarot card message for Kim Porter, okay? So this reading is alleged, and for entertainment purposes, sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. All right, so if you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, so we're going to get into this memoir for Kim Porter. And I just want to tap in on her energy. And then I just want to ask the question, like, what is the energy around the memoir in connection to Sean Combs? Okay. So first off, she's acknowledging that this move is a move, baby. Okay. There's something about her energy. Check out my other readings, point blank, because her energy is not to be played with. Like, powerful. But anyway, when it comes to this memoir, there's this energy of her acknowledging, I'm adding a layer to the cake, layer by layer by layer. Okay. And this is to bring forth communication. At the heart of it, she wants peace, but she needs somebody to get rooted, grounded, humbled real quick. Okay. And so again, it's being communicated upon. She's acknowledging, like, this is just a little something I threw together. So the thing about this is it feels like breadcrumbs. It feels like I'm going to lead you to the biggest pot of gold ever. Follow these breadcrumbs, because it feels very intricate and detailed in how she laid things out. People have an assignment in connection to this memoir, and the pieces get bigger. Thank you, Spirit. It's almost like I gave Homegirl chapter 1, I gave my boo chapter 2, I gave my stylist chapter 3, and then when they come together, the book is a book. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they know what they're supposed to do. Not my business. But Spirit is acknowledging with this memoir, with her energy right now, she feels very accomplished, triumphant, self-esteem, confidence, talent, accolade, and fame. Like, I'm doing a big one. Okay, I'm doing the big one. Her current energy around the memoir. Thank you. Okay. Her current energy around the memoir is that this was a karmic love. This is being communicated in the area of passion, not just passion for romance, but passion also in business, affecting the heart chakra. She's acknowledging that she's stomping in this water sign energy, and or could just be emotional because she needed to see her reflection and or take accountability and responsibility for how she got here. In regards to here, I'm referencing the star-crossed lovers, a karmic debt, karmic relationship. There's also information in regards to this karmic relationship that there was a lot of hypocrisy with the pot calling the kettle black. Okay, being communicated upon in this memoir. Hypocrisy, projection, similarity, blame, introspection is needed. Hindsight is 2020. There's also this energy of her catching everyday lightning bugs in regards to the memoir, having things that she just always wanted: childhood wish, childhood wonder, secret wish, simple pleasure, but everyday magic. We are talking about Hollyweird, so there is brouhaha and manifesting inside as well. And she's acknowledging that this is something that she wanted over and over and over again. She wanted it to the point of seeking a breakthrough, receptivity, having faith, because it's just something that she wanted. It's being communicated upon. And I do see that Spirit was, around her and observing her and watching her and hearing her, like asking for this and asking for that. So Spirit is visible. The thing about this is cats have 9 lives. So again, we have this brouhaha, but more importantly, the intuition is on the bottom, acknowledging that she wasn't listening to her higher intuitive self. Like, this is what you wanted, but you weren't listening to your higher intuitive self, your future self. And so now she's acknowledging that in this memoir, it put a bad taste in her mouth, but she was trying to turn lemons into lemonade. She was trying to get grounded. She was trying to seek perseverance, receptivity. She was trying to be optimistic, tap into her creativity and her geniusness. She was trying to turn lemons into lemonade. Okay. All right. So in connection to Sean Combs, Puff, I feel like she wants to call him Puff. I don't know why, but anyway, the memoir. Okay. So in connection to that, the memoir, she's acknowledging that she came up just a little too short, or he came up just a little too short for your britches. Wilted love. Someone's heart chakra is affected. Their heart chakra has imbalances and or obstacles and or delays. This is being communicated upon. Wilted flower, wilted love, love just not lasting. And this is due to arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed. And this could be with a fire sign, or just acknowledging that this is in the area of passion, but also in the area of business. In regards to their relationship, it came up just a little too short, but there was passion, there was sensuality, there was amorousness, chemistry, longing, and an instant crush. There was a lot of sexual sacral energy and a lot of solar plexus energy, that fire and the ability to do what you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it, because you're grown. But you just know, like, at the end of the day, you all have choices. We all have choices. Good choices equal good karma, and bad choices equal bad karma. Okay, but again, we see this purple down here. Purple should be at the top for me when I get the download. When I read this card, that's how I see it, that their higher intuitive self is not in control, is not being taken into account. You're just moving at the seat of your pants, and you're not listening to your higher intuitive self. You're not acknowledging your downloads and your synchronicities. And so it feels like there's an imbalance here when it came to thinking clearly, as opposed to just being swept off your feet and moving with that energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, Kim, so what's your current energy? I'll show to the ancestors. I'll show to the universe. I do see orange. I do see light. I feel like light. I feel like sacral energy. I also feel like solar plexus energy. But I see 0, 0, 0, new beginning. No reversal. Same either way. So this card cannot be seen in reverse. It's the same energy either way. Goddess energy flows to and through me. Ashe Queen. Incredible creative potential, originality, new beginnings, and imagination, connection to everything on a spiritual level. When I tell y'all her energy is magnificent. Like, check out my other readings. I've always said it before, like, she's got the brightest freaking light. And I don't know, like, spiritually how she was able to transition, cross over, not my business, but still hold so much power. Like, it feels like she was an angel of some magnitude, right? Because it sometimes, and just hear me out, when I read and I do energy readings and people have crossed over, there's this energy of transition. There's this energy of not really understanding and or being comfortable with this new space, like almost forgetting how to operate in a spiritual realm, in the parallel universe. But with her energy, it was like she went right back to her, like, boom, right back at it. Like, oh, I know this place too well. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not my business. But there's also this energy of inspiring new people maybe entering your life. Can you feel the potential practically vibrating off this card? There is so much problem solver energy wrapped in those lovely rings, swirling around and around in even more powerful loops. Did you hear what I just said? Problem solver energy. This memoir and her energy, that is a debt he could never repay. He crossed the wrong angel. Keep it moving. All right, Spirit said this is a number of beginnings, of fresh starts, of cycles of creation. You are aligned with infinite power of the universe. I'm hearing, where are my children? I've said this before in another reading with her, but that literally makes her angry. And when I say angry, I'm speaking in a physical term, but it drops her vibration. Where are my children? Keep going. All right. You are aligned with the infinite power of the universe. So dive into something beautiful. Your manifestation powers are at a peak right now. Even when you feel alone, remember your connection to the infinite. This is such a magnetizing energy. I hate to sidestep and like sidebar constantly with this reading, but it's just acknowledging how luminous her energy is and how vibrant it was, and how she's just, it feels very angelic, it feels very bright, it feels very full, it feels very loving. And the question is why would you cross this energy? Okay, so Kim, in regards to the memoir, thank you. Purpose. Okay, we do get purpose in reverse. Fear leading to avoidance. That's the energy on the memoir. Stagnation and despair about the future. Living an insincere life. Feeling defeated by the challenges you encounter. Sending her love and light around that energy. Okay, so Kim, in the memoir, in regards to Puff, what do you want me to share? Thank you. that there was a friend request in conjunction with asking for forgiveness. There's also this telephone, and this telephone is very significant. There's also an energy of her being cold as ice and or him being cold as ice. Could be a water sign and or could be emotional, but this person was very rigid, very stoic in this memoir in connection to Puff. Anything else you want me to share? Moving in love and light in connection to Puff in the memoir. She's acknowledging that this was a butterfly effect, that her eyes were closed and she was mesmerizing and manifesting and trying to create something that wasn't, right? Because when she opens her eyes, that's not it. Like, this is not metamorphosizing and transforming into something beautiful. Because my eyes are closed, I'm daydreaming, I'm fantasizing, but that's not my reality. It wasn't my reality. What's the tea about the memoir in connection to Puff? She's acknowledging that he spoiled her, he catered her. But there was also this energy of him wearing a mask, him being a copycat, him not being himself, him having two sides, and needing anger management. What is the energy around Puff and the memoir? What is the energy that Kim has in regards to Puff around the memoir? Him being mentioned in the memoir. Or the memoir being about him. So we do see this house. And we see that this house is, the lights are on. There's darkness all around. These trees are bare. They're not bearing any life. It looks like it's broken. Okay, broken branch. Duh. I'm looking at the picture before I even read the card. Heartache. Severing. Letting go of the unhealthy limbs for the greater good. This is the Three of Swords in Companion Tarot deck. The Three of Swords. Heartbreak, loss, trauma. It's time to let go of your past. This person, emotion, or situation has come back to you to resolve and move on. A toxic relationship that could be based on money rather than connection or love. This card can also indicate the need to be a martyr. Come on, Spirit. Focusing on healing yourself. You cannot help those who won't help themselves. Not a martyr. I see. Okay. In regards to the relationship, what do you want me to share? I'm asking in regards to the mention of Puff in the memoir. Thank you, Kim. What is the energy of him being mentioned? Capricorn energy. Got caught. Capricorn. And because of that, she said, I'm back, bitch. Okay. Capricorn energy, very stoic. Also energy that is very, very intelligent, very wise. This feels like someone who could have helped him. It also feels like someone who really studies hard. They're able to block out all the noise and really dive deep into whatever it is that they are researching, studying, working on, etc. This is an earth sign. This is an energy of a non-negotiable. They have boundaries and they have non-negotiables. Okay, they don't play when it comes to that. They can also be very bullheaded and very stern, very organized, and just very meticulous. Subconsciously, there's this energy of him being caught. So I'm asking for the energy of him in this memoir in regards to their relationship, and got caught. Now, I don't know what her zodiac sign is, but did she get caught making this memoir? And this person who was helping her to write it, could they have been a Capricorn, or was she a Capricorn? I'm not sure. But the energy that's coming through is that she's acknowledging I got caught, but I'm back, bitch. I'm back, bitch. Okay? So, what is the energy? When it comes to him in her memoir, there's an energy of knowing that she should have reconsidered, but also acknowledging that there was some kind of spiritual relationship that they had. You know, sometimes people who are deep into their spirituality, they want to fix somebody, they want to help somebody, not my business. But then there's also this energy of having to start over. Okay? Okay. Setting boundaries. Energy of Puff Daddy Sean in her memoir, in Kim's memoir. She's acknowledging that they did have similarities. There were things that did bring them together. There were likes, like there was things that they both enjoyed. And hey, thank you, Spirit. It's very surface. I'm not going to go any deeper. But she's like, we had similarities, but we also had triggers. What is the energy of Sean being mentioned in her memoir or being discussed? The energy of Sean in Kim Porter's memoir. I do see water. Could be a water sign and or could just be emotional. Magic stream, third, fourth time we hear the word magic. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, middle, and end, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact, they all are a part of the continuity and a greater evolution. So she's acknowledging, do not see her situation with him separate from anything else that's happening. These are all events that are tied to the other. Thank you, Spirit. And I mentioned that when I said, she said she's going to add a layer to a layer to a layer and a layer and a layer on this cake. And that she left breadcrumbs in regards to putting this piece of the puzzle or this puzzle together. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. So even people tapping in on the energy of her, this is a download. She's also using these energies, my energy, other readers' energy, be that psychic, tarot, any type of clairvoyance, clairaudient. She's tapping into these energies so that she can bring what's in the dark to the light. Okay? When you remember that you're a part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Ashe. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. Okay. Kim Porter, current energy. In regards to Sean being mentioned in your memoir, what is the energy? He's waiting. He's playing it safe with no action with the Two of Wands, fire sign energy, burning low. It feels layered though too, that she's waiting. There's something that still needs to happen. Still kind of playing it safe. Taking a break, breaking down, not able to follow through. With the Ten of Wands. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. There's still some energy of having this information, having these sources, having these resources in regards to this memoir in connection to Puff. But there's something that is fighting against her. And so this is the reason why you have to have collective energy to be a vessel in this physical realm. She is doing her job. I mean, I'm just being completely honest. But Spirit said in the middle of the deck with the Star card, she is hopeful. She's believing herself. There's faith, healing, spirituality, and creativity. What will be the outcome of this memoir? Okay. It's a gamble. Letting it go with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's going to lose money. Someone's going to have blockages in the heart chakra. And someone is not going to feel grounded. Someone is going to feel very low within their confidence, cold, a mean girl. In fact, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Spirit is also acknowledging that there will be an energy of security, paying debts, and improving in finances with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is interesting because somebody's definitely going to make a coin off of this. But it's the right person. Whoever it is, it's the right person. This is a gamble. This is not easy. This is not going to be an easy fight in regards to really releasing this, because this is a lot of information. And it can affect a lot of different people in different ways. Yeah, it feels like with the Five of Swords, this is going to bring to the light, thank you, Spirit, defeat, violence, crime, sabotage, and this energy of wanting to fight back with the Five of Swords. What is the overall outcome for Sean? Defeat, violence, crime, self-sabotage, fighting back. He's going to be direct, impulsive, but he needs to know that big changes are coming with the Knight of Swords. He's going to be rebellious. He's also trying to be seen as the hero. In the middle of the deck, there's an energy of recovery with the light at the end of the tunnel and learning to cope with, it feels like, his new situation. It feels like there's going to be a new environment, like having to adapt to your new normal, okay, with the Nine of Swords. What is the message that Kim has in regards to her memoir? Gainful employment, equality, shaking hands, investors, gifts, and gratitude with the Six of Pentacles. And this basically, shaking hands with these people and accepting this money and or investors and gifts created a lack of self-control, making one feel lost and or having car troubles, not being able to move, being directionless, being stalled with the Chariot. In the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging that this book is going to reveal this memoir. Unfair circumstances, injustice, and dishonesty with the Justice card in reverse. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.